Christmas is a very special holiday in American culture and is celebrated all across the country. One tradition is that children who behave well all year long receive gifts from Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. Santa arrives quietly at night, leaves presents under the Christmas tree, and kids wake up thrilled to see them. But what about the children who don't behave? This is the story of Ethan, an 11-year-old boy living in Denver, Colorado. Ethan was always active, great in sports and excellent in academics. But because he excelled at everything, he became extremely arrogant. He saw himself as superior to his classmates and often bullied kids who scored lower than him. He had been reported multiple times, but since he was a bright student, teachers always tried to guide him gently. Still, Ethan never listened. That year, Ethan topped his class again. His ego was higher than ever. He even asked Santa for his favorite action figure for Christmas. On Christmas Eve, Ethan got an idea. He wanted to see Santa with his own eyes. Feeling overconfident, he decided that after midnight, once everyone was asleep, he would hide near the Christmas tree and watch Santa come inside. Around 12:30 a.m. the entire house was asleep. Ethan quietly slipped out of his room and hid inside a lower kitchen cabinet. Through the small gap in the cabinet door, he could see the Christmas tree perfectly. He was waiting when suddenly he heard the sound of jingling bells. According to the stories, this sound belonged to Santa's reindeer sleigh. Ethan became excited. He was sure he would finally get to see Santa. Then he heard someone climbing down the chimney. He stared at it and saw legs coming down. But they didn't look human, they looked like the legs of some kind of creature. Before he could process anything, a terrifying monster crawled out of the chimney. It had 2 horns and a demonic face. It breathed heavily and held a burning wooden rod in its hand. The moment Ethan saw it, he screamed, and the creature spotted him. It charged at him. But Ethan burst out of the cabinet and ran toward his room, yelling for help. But no one could hear him. The monster pressed the hot rod against Ethan's arm, and the moment it touched him, his entire body shook violently. The next morning, Ethan's family found him unconscious on the living room floor, with a burned wooden stick lying beside him. After that night, Ethan repeatedly saw all the wrong things he had done: bullying classmates, misbehaving, never helping anyone. He tried explaining this many times to his family, but no one believed him. A week later, Ethan was discharged from the hospital. But ever since that incident, he couldn't sleep peacefully. When he searched online, what he found shook him to the core. The monster he saw was Krampus. According to legend, Krampus is the dark shadow of Santa, a creature who punishes children and adults who torment or mistreat others. As Ethan read more, everything made sense. He decided that from that day onward, he would change his behavior and become a good person. He believed that if he stayed good, Krampus would never come back. But one night, he saw the same monster again. And from that day forward, Ethan hasn't been able to sleep peacefully. Meanwhile, Daniel Brooks, his wife Megan Brooks, and their daughter Lily Brooks stood inside Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, preparing to board a flight to Mexico. A strange fear haunted all three of them. With each step closer to the security checkpoint, their hearts pounded harder. But what exactly were they afraid of? To find out, click the link on the end screen or the pinned comment and watch our newest story.